So you have heard the expression, fake it until you make it. And we first heard about it from the Harvard Psychologist. She was in a TED Talk, and it was one of the most viewed ever TED Talks in the history of humankind. So what she means by fake it until you make it. Let's say you feel bizarre. Let's say you feel you're down. Let's say you feel as if you're inadequate, and let's say you feel like you're worthless. These are terrible. But if you fake it to be as if you're happy, as if you're confident, your levels of some hormones in your body, like serotonin, like dopamine, will increase, and this will result in actual happiness. If you fake it until you become, this can lead you to have a better life. So if you wish to change your life and you don't know where to start, you might as well start with a smile. If you fake, you will start genuinely feeling happiness in your life. And as long as you're happy, you will be more advantageous. And as long as you're advantageous, you will be more in the life, more than you ever hoped to be, perhaps. It's very cool to live a life and to live fulfilled, because our life is unfortunately limited. We all will die someday, although we hope there is 1,000,000 or 10 million years until we're dead, but this is a reality and it's going to happen. Whether we like it or not, we will die. If you wish to live a life you don't regret while you're dying, you might as well change your choices in the life. Let's say there's someone you really hate, you want them to disappear, you want them to die, perhaps. Perhaps take that thought, reserve them, don't use them, try to replace them with other things, like positive things, and your life can have a different view. Your life can lead to a different point. If you see the effects, you might feel yourself happier. You might feel yourself content. It's changing. The life always changes, and you don't know what will happen. You might as well give a positive spin. If you give the life always in negative terms, you think negative all the time, this will affect you, whether you like it or not. This will affect your heart, your blood tension. This might result you having hypertension and its sister, diabetes. This might lead you to obesity and therefore all kind of metabolic syndromes, with diabetes, with hypertension, with high cholesterol levels. And I really doubt that you want to live this kind of life where you don't really own your health, where you're not healthy, but you're just making the life, just living the life to a point which you survive but not really thrive. Change it, it's all in your hands. Some external factors may seem enormous and huge, but they aren't really so big. And you think that they're so big, but this isn't true. They are not so big. You can have a positive spin in your life. If you wish to change your life, start small. Change your choices. Smile to a person. Say hi to a person. Call your loved ones once or twice a month. You will start seeing the changes. You will change your choices, therefore you will change your life. But start small. Think about it. Many drug addicts, or many alcohol addicts, or caffeine addicts for that matter, they shouldn't be cutting all the substances at once. they should start smaller. They shouldn't do it at once, altogether. They should start smaller. They should have smaller doses, and they should have smaller in following days, and then they can cut off the substance. And if you try to change your life in a manner which won't result in a permanent change, you will most likely fail. That's why it's important to start small. You can always start small. You can always change a little thing or two in your life. And I really love this because when you start changing one or two things, that can lead you in a cumulative way, that can lead to be a giant snowball. You know what I mean. And this can actually result in a major change in your life. Yes, it will not be easy, of course, but this can be fun because you are smiling. This can really be fun. So if you don't feel like you wish to do anything, just start small. If you spend your life in your bed, you don't really go out, you don't really feel like you are contributing to anything, just start small. Just go and have a charity. I have donated to this cancer foundation $100 2 days ago, I think, 2 or 3 days ago, and it made me feel really good about myself and of course about the patients. And these kind of small changes can lead you to a better life. This can make you meet better people. If you meet better people, your end result will be better. It's too simple. If you meet better, you will live better. So by starting small, you are contributing to the world, which in a small dose makes the world a better place. And second, this will lead you to have a better life. And what's the harm? What's the harm you living a better life? What's the harm not being depressed? What's the harm being actually happy? There is no harm. I like this book, The Happiness Advantage, and it is written by a Harvard psychologist. And he says he spent his major years studying psychology at Harvard, and he realized the environment is great and he doesn't want to leave Harvard. So what should I do? What should I do? Yes, I should have a doctorate of psychology on Harvard. It's nice. By having a doctorate of psychology, he starts working there. By starting working there, he observes. And by observing, he writes this great book, The Happiness Advantage. Bottom line is the theories. Many people attribute the happiness to success. In order to be happy, you should be successful, they say. He says differently and he thinks differently. He says in order to be successful, you should be happy. Happiness brings success, not the other way around. Not the success brings happiness way. Happiness actually brings success. That way, he points out. It's a different point of view because we all have pressure on us. We should perform. As doctors, we should perform, and we should perform well because we are treating patients, but it's kind of ruining us. It's kind of ruining us. This kind of burden on us, it's ruining us. But we can change the positive aspects on our lives, and this will make the patients better. And let's say you work in a different field and you are not happy, you are not successful, you are stressful all the time. So just change it. This day I will smile more. This day I will say hello more. This day I will engage in little conversations, and this can lead up to very fun events. This kind of small talk can lead you to go with your co-workers, go out, have a dinner, have a bowling night, have a movies night. So it's cool, it's beneficial for everyone. No one gets harmed here. Do it. What's the harm? What's the harm? What's the harm of engaging small talks? What's the harm of just saying hello. What's the harm of just trying to be a better person? There is no harm, and you know this as well as I do. And the most beneficial part is to yourself, because you will see the immediate effects on yourself. So just try slow, start slow, little by little, and you will get to see your lives take a different shape and a different point, and you will be happier, and when you die, perhaps you won't regret it. Happiness always, being happy is always important. This is it for this video. Get to see you in the next one. Take care. Smile more.